I'm waiting for my signal. And then this one here is we're talking about you may have a fresh start at any moment you choose. For this thing that we call failure is not the falling down, but the staying down. Yeah, maybe you came in and you gained 9 pounds, but you're here. You didn't stay down, Pat. You got back up. The key to the success, do you think these people who win Olympic gold never lose a race? Do you think they never have a bad day or a doctor never loses a patient? What if every doctor said, well, that patient died on the operating table, that's it. I'm not going to do it anymore. We all have to look at our health. If we're trying to lose weight because we want to be Gina, Lola, Brigida, or Brad Pitt, I don't think that's enough of a motivation. And I really like this little thing, tenacity. Make tenacity your favorite word. It can be defined as a commitment to the goal, regardless of what has to be endured along the way. We act as if this is something hard. This is life. To have permanent weight loss every day, we have to make decisions. This Jay, who's coming in on May 13th, he said to me, you can't go below 1,200 calories a day. You can't do that because your body starts to shut off. And one of the things I was doing is saying, well, maybe I'll break my plateau if I eat 600 calories a day. And I can do that. I'll have 600 calories. I was defeating my own purpose. Knowledge is power. We need to keep learning together. I love this cartoon. Forget it, Josh. I tried walking once. It doesn't work. Ever see a little kid? He'll get up and try to walk, he'll fall down. He'll try to walk, he'll fall down. But what if he said, oh, I tried this walking thing, it doesn't work. And there's many people who said, well, you know, I've been in the group for 2 years and I haven't lost any weight. Let's start today. Let's start right now. Breakfast, lunch, and dinner. If we can just do that, and you might say, well, what good is life? What is life if I can't have my ice cream at night? I don't want to live like that. My life is more full and more meaningful today than it was when I was letting myself eat anything I wanted. It didn't make me happy. Yeah, I had a hot fudge sundae. Yeah, I had all this. Did that make me happy? I am not unhappy not having a 9:30 snack at night. I watch a lot less TV. I'm busy. I don't miss it. People say, well, did you see American Idol? I go, no, I didn't catch it this week. They look at me like, what? How could you miss it? My life is more fulfilling that I'm not dissing it. I like the show. It's not my raison d'etre. Why do we eat when we're not hungry? Why? Okay, I love this here. It talks about there's this undercover researcher with a size 0 woman and then somebody in a size 16 fat suit. Excuse me, size 16 fat suit? These are size 16 and I feel like, you know, Cheryl Teagues or whatever. I don't think size 16 is a fat suit. I might say like a size 48 fat suit. But anyway, that's what the American mentality is. We're not trying to be Twiggy here. We're trying to be healthy. If it's 16, 14, it doesn't matter. Healthy is what matters. But if you go out to lunch or dinner with a thin friend, there's one or two things that happen. You usually eat what they eat, because you figure they're eating that. Also, if you go with a big crowd, you eat more calories. And this is funny because they say throw in a couple of guys, women eat less. I told you the story before about my friend her boyfriend would come over and she'd throw her strawberry shortcake in the cupboard to hide her from him, and then he went to get a glass of water and it fell out on him. You can't say to yourself, I'm going to eat depending on who I'm with, or I'm going to eat. I went out to dinner with someone and they got the lobster macaroni and cheese. Lobster macaroni. I just gained a pound just saying that. Macaroni and cheese. I got the lobster stuffed haddock, which tasted like heaven itself. I didn't even want to get the macaroni and cheese. You don't have to get what the other people are having. The thing is, you share behavior. If you've got a friend that says, hey, you want to go out for a walk? Hey, you want to go over to Beaver Lake? Or hey, you want to go snowshoeing? Or do you have a friend that says, let's go to the mall and get a Cindy Cinnamon. We all know what those friends are. What you can say, hey, you know, instead of going and getting a Cindy Cinnamons, why don't we go for a walk over Beaver Lake? And if they go, all of a sudden you hear, that means they didn't want to do that. But also the couch potato effect. I think that one of the things with modern technology is the DVR. Tape everything. Tape it all. And then when you want to watch, it's not that expensive for those of you who have Time Warner. Then when you want to watch something, you can fast forward through all those food commercials. Just fast forward, fast forward. My daughter, who's pregnant, said she saw so many Arby's commercials. I hope the Arby's spokesperson doesn't see my blog. But she said she had to have Arby's. She kept seeing Arby's commercials, and she's a vegetarian. So she went. This is what advertising does. She went and she got these beef things that she goes, had the most perfect pregnancy. I had like this Arby's frenzy because of the commercials, and she was sicker than a dog the whole next day because her body's not used to it. So be careful with those commercials. And then also, people who have lost 30 pounds and kept it off watch fewer than 10 hours of TV a week. I challenge you to get a sheet of paper and just keep a little track. You might be surprised how many hours you watch it. Also, the diet food. I have people who will say, I had 5 100-calorie snacks. And I'm like, why don't you just have a hot fudge sundae? If you're going to have 5 100-calorie snacks, why not just have a sandwich? You know, don't kid yourself. Or I see so many of these Cobb salads. You don't think I know what a Cobb salad is? The bacon and the cheese and the egg, and they're usually that big around. I'm not talking homemade. Okay.